Hi everyone. Is your money disappearing faster than you can save it? Well, you're not alone. Even the most frugal people, like myself, fall into some easy spending traps. And I'm going to cover 4 of those with you today. These are the top ones that I feel took a little bit more of my money away in 2024 than I would have liked to have parted with. And I'm going to explain some of my money saving strategies to turn that around. Welcome to the Golden Road Ahead. I'm Diane. I am living a more frugal life. I am trying to increase my financial independence and trying to increase my environmental sustainability. I want to break free from some of those spending pitfalls that are very easy to fall into. Not only do I want to break free from them, but I want to increase my own financial freedom and increase my eco-consciousness because the world is evolving and we should be too. So let's get started. Okay, the first one is my grocery shopping mistakes. If you've been following me on my channel, you know that my grocery expenses went up 30%. Now I am slowly decreasing that 30%. So I am not wasting money and I am putting in some frugal fixes. I used to walk into the grocery store without a list. And I never even bothered to take a look at the sales flyers that were right at the entrance as I walked in. Well, I don't do that anymore. I have a shopping list and I pull those shopping flyers that are right in the doorway as soon as I walk in. I have the app on my phone and on my computer for the grocery stores, such as Publix. So now I have digital coupons. And I shop more strategically to cut my grocery costs. Now I also take a look at my pantry and my refrigerator before I go, so I can avoid buying duplicates and I can avoid buying unnecessary products. Now when I go to the grocery store, I don't really have a meal plan when I walk in because I want to take advantage of the savings that are right at the grocery store. So if the chicken is buy one, get one free, I will take advantage of buying the packages of chicken and take advantage of the vegetables that are on sale and then make a meal out of what I purchase at a lower or reduced price. I also don't purchase prepackaged food such as carrots that's already cut up or squash that's already cut up. I will buy the whole product and do the cutting myself. I do have those skills and I'm very capable of doing that at home. So I don't buy that prepackaged, pre-cut items anymore from the grocery store. Now those used to be for convenience purposes, but it really doesn't take that much more time for me to cut up vegetables. Now recently I discovered a mom and pop fresh grocery market, which is mostly fruits and vegetables. And I will pop in a couple of pictures of that new market that I found. And I'm really enjoying it right now. So when I go into this market, I spend a little bit more on my fruits and vegetables because it's a little further away. So I will stock up and use those fruits and vegetables mostly for the whole week. And I really like going there because 1, it's fresher, 2, there's less packaging, and 3, some of the products are cheaper. So that's a win-win-win for me. So the second thing I have had to take a hard look at this year is that I was ignoring my energy efficiencies. So that is most of the utilities. And over the last couple of years, we use the same services over and over, but I haven't been tracking them month to month to year over year to try to decrease some of the ways that I am using those utilities at home. So there are some common costly mistakes that have some real easy impact to lowering those utility bills. Now, I do have energy efficient light bulbs in my house, but I noticed that we were leaving some lights on a little bit longer than we needed to, and they were just plugged right into the wall. So now we have these smart energy efficient power strips that we are using, so we can plug multiple things in them, and then when it comes to nighttime, I flip the switch or just unplug that one plug, and all of those energy using products are now shut off for the whole night for several hours. So I think most people call that the phantom energy costs. And so I'm taking a stronger look at how we're using and reducing those costs. This year we did find that one of our doors was leaking a hot or cold air, depending on the time of the year. So we did have that door replaced, and I'm hoping that I'll see over the next month or two some of the savings over updating our door and the door frame so that it has a tighter fit and no air is escaping or leaking out. We do have a long-term project of replacing our windows in our home, but we have to first save up that money in order to tackle that project. The third way I'm taking a look at my expenses and my waste of using products and trying to find more sustainable products is somehow over time I have accumulated and overbought on my cleaning supplies. And it's scary how many products I have in my house right now that I use for cleaning, and I just need to pare that down. I have gotten rid of a few products already, so now I want to use up some of my products and switch over to a more eco-friendly system for cleaning my house. I'd like to simplify my routine, simplify the products that I'm using, and still maintain the clean home, maybe even cleaner. But I want to replace some of those products with just a few. And I think a few of those products are going to be as simple as vinegar and baking soda. Let me know if you have any tips for me and put them in the comments, because I think I need some help. Don't we all need some help somewhere? Okay, the fourth item on my list of mistakes that I made that I am looking to improve on this year is that I did not take a look at comparing some of the services, such as insurance, that I'm using either personally or for my home. This includes lawn and pest control services. Now, I am now doing the lawn and pest control services in our house. So that has saved me about $500 for the year. And it's now a do-it-yourself by myself right here in my home. I did take a look at comparing services for the pest control and the lawn services, but I found that if I just did it myself, that was the best way to save the money. Another area I have not taken a look at is for my auto and home insurance. So now I have an insurance agent that is going to do those comparison costs for me. Over the next few months, I hope to reduce those costs while still maintaining the same kind of coverage that I feel comfortable with. Now this year, when we decided to take a look at our health insurance costs, we did take on a Medicare health insurance advisor who was one of the top 3 or 5 decisions that we made for this year that made us more comfortable with our healthcare coverage, our drug cost coverage. And I think we are going to see a significant savings this year over last year. Now we still have 11 more months to go before I can figure that out. But I feel very comfortable in the decisions we made this year to help save us some money. Navigating the health insurance year over year is becoming very difficult for us. So I felt it was a very smart move for us to get this agent. And he tailors the health insurance to our needs. And he is the professional in the area. So I feel his advice is very current and he knows the health insurance products that are out there. Now, over the next few months, we are taking a look at our home and internet costs because I feel like those have not been reviewed in a while. We did review our subscriptions such as Netflix and Amazon Audible and removed a lot of subscriptions that were being taken out of our expenses and our budget every month. And so now I feel like we're in a better place there. But I have not compared or taken a look at those in maybe a year to 6 months. And if you haven't done it yet, I would really advise you to take a look at your subscriptions. Now, if you have some advice for us regarding the internet and phone services, because I think it's time for us to take a look at those costs this year. Now, when we reviewed our subscriptions and reduced what was coming out of our budget every month, we did get a library card and we are using more of the library services now. I am hoping that some of the savings that we have just by taking a look at some of the mistakes that we had and making the adjustments to our budget will help us build our emergency funds and help us build for some high yield savings for long-term financial stability. Now, we all make mistakes, and what really matters is learning from them. And there is no better time than to start right now. We can all make smarter financial choices, and we can make more sustainable choices. So if you've made any of these mistakes, you're not alone. And let's work together to save money, reduce waste, and to build a more financially secure future. Let's make this year more successful. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.